progress. Here we are going to study the thermal resistance of composite slab. You see, this demonstrator is having three layer of the different substance, different material, that is wood, bakelite and mild steel. This three is upward, three is again downward. At the center we will find there is a heater. If you just come upwards, there is a lever which is used just to minimize the air gap in between these particular layers. If you just come little ahead again at the top one, we will see there is a voltmeter, there is a temperature indicator, there is a ammeter, and again there is a dimmer state. This dimmer state is used to vary the current flow, and with the help of this dimmer state, current is getting varied, and because of that the heat which is generated as a formula Q is equal to VI is getting varied. This particular temperature indicator is fitted with the 8 probes. This is a multi probe temperature indicator which is having 8 temperature probe which are fitted here in this particular slab. That is T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7 and T8. You see, this particular knob which is operated at this particular temperature indicators, now it is the T1. The T1 is indicating 116 degrees Celsius. You see again it is T2 is indicated 117 degrees Celsius. T3 is 69 degrees Celsius. T4 is 66 degrees Celsius. T7 is 48 degrees Celsius. T7 is 48. T8 is 46 degrees Celsius. पॉज कर दीजिए। तो उसका एवरेज हम ले सकते हैं, बट अगर राइट नाउ सपोज एक ही रीडिंग है तो उसका हम मान के चलें। बस पॉज कर दीजिए। Okay, so again after 5 minutes we are recording the temperatures. The temperature indicating is T1 is equal to 118, T2 is 120, T3 is 72, T4 is 68, T5 is 49, T6 is 49, T7 is 47, T8 is 46. Okay, there again after 5 minutes gap, we see that T1 is coming 120, T2 is coming 121, T3 is coming 72, T4 is coming 69, T5 is coming 49, T6 is 50, T7 is 47, T8 is 47.
आप यहाँ आके अगर कुछ बोलना चाहते हो, मतलब दिस इज फर्स्ट रीडिंग, दिस इज सेकंड रीडिंग एंड दिस इज थर्ड रीडिंग। इन दोनों के बीच में ऑलमोस्ट स्टडी स्टेट मेंटेन है 46, 47, 49, 49, 68, 9। तो वी कैन टेक दीज टू रीडिंग्स एज अवर रेफरेंस। आप ऑन कर रहे थे?
चालू है।
ओके,
No, we can take these two readings separate or reference, or we can take the average of that. We can take the average of all.
हाँ, तो वी कैन डू those.
Okay, so you find that the three readings we have recorded 3 readings after 5 minutes. That is 1, 2, and 3 readings. The first one is indicating T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, and T8 similarly after 5 minutes. Again after 5 minutes are recorded. So what we can do is maximum is that we see that the temperature variation is very negligible. It means we can consider that this particular condition which you have recorded is almost a steady state condition. Still what we can do is we can take the average of all these three, we can find out the average T1. So if you see this, we can find out the average and it is coming to be approximately 118. Approximately it will be coming 118. Similarly,
119.
this will be coming 119, this will be coming almost 71, and this will be coming almost 68, this will be coming almost 48.7, this will be coming 48.9, this will be coming 46 point something like 8, and this will be coming 46.8 approximately. So this is your temperature. Now
Start.
anyway, based on this data recorded, that is temperature which are recorded here. Based on that, you see the voltage is coming 80 volts, and the current which you have measured is coming 0.78 ampere. With the help of this VA and I, we can calculate VI by 2. It is coming to be 31.2 watt. And why you have it divided by 2? The reason is that half of the heat is flowing to the upward and half of the heat is flowing downward direction. So based on this, 31.2 is equal to T1 minus T7 by R thermal, that is called thermal conductivity, thermal resistance. So this thermal resistance is equal to T1 minus T2 by Q. So T1 is 118 and T7 is coming to be 46.8 divided by 31.2, which is coming to be 2.28 watt per degree Celsius. So this becomes the thermal resistance which you have measured experimentally. So with the help of this experiment, we have come on the conclusion that the thermal resistance of this particular composite slab is 2.28 watt per degree Celsius. Similar way, by using the theoretical formula, we can calculate the thermal resistance, and then we'll see how much deviation is coming, and the deviations, what can be the reasons. That will be the conclusion of this particular experiment, and we'll try to find out that how to solve this, how to minimize this particular deviation. This becomes the conclusion of this experiment.